Just a couple of days ago, my Japanese co-teachers asked me to make a last day lesson plan for the kids. Since it's gonna be my last working day at that school, because I'll be assigned to another school starting April, I wanted it to be memorable, and fun and light and student centered. I want the kids to enjoy it while showcasing their learning from all the units covered the entire school year. So, what should I do? After several hours of planning, I finally came up with a great yet challenging idea. I'm doing a quiz show. A quiz show, which is a family feud game, some sort of thing, and that is what this video is all about. My last day, last lesson activity with my primary schools here in Japan.
Last round. Last round. 取ってないチームが多い。
English Award. O, diba? Tuwang-tuwa yung mga bata. Tuwang-tuwa sila, nagustuhan nila. So, sige, punta muna ako sa next class ko. See ya. Mount Fuji. You can see Mount Fuji. So, after dividing the class into a certain number of groups or teams, and after giving them all the necessary instructions, you all are now ready to start playing the game. So this time, I'm gonna show you how the actual game works. Okay, so basically, this game has 9 rounds, where each rounds have different categories. For round 1, we've got here colors. So, to play the game, click on this icon right here, show question, to reveal the question. And then let your classroom teacher, so in my case, I ask my classroom teacher to do the Quizmaster thing. I was basically the one who controlled the PC or the computer, and she did the Quizmaster kind of thing. So ask her to ask the question to the students out loud, and then just right after, click on this one right here, the icon here, the bottom at the bottom. So you can now go through each teams asking them their answers. So for example, one team answers, I like blue. Just make sure that you have a copy of the key answers. So click on number 2, because that is blue. They get 8 points. Now, if you want to be more livelier, we've got here sound effects at the bottom. So if they got a correct answer, a certain point, you can click on cheer. If their answer is not correct, you can click on that boo, which is a bit annoying to kids. So you have another option here, lose, which is, I guess, better. So it's just the same pattern. You just have to ask the students of their answers and see if they could guess the selected key answers from 1 to 6. Alright, so for example, I like orange, and orange is here, number 5, so they get 6 points. And if the team gives a different answer, an answer which is not included in your list, then you can click on this icon here at the bottom, the X mark, to appear this. Alright? So basically that's the game. So after revealing all the answers, you can give them a sound effects of like cheering again, here, cheer. And then you can now move to the second round. Alright? So actually it's easy to operate this game. So for round 2, for example, we've got here category as fruits as category. Again, click on show question button to reveal the question. Let the quiz master or the classroom teacher ask the questions to the kids. What fruit do you like? And then hide the question. And then start listening to their answers. After revealing all their answers, you can now again move to another round. Just click on this arrow here, arrow to the right, arrow to the right to proceed to the next round. So for round 3, we've got here feelings as the category. So basically it's just the same pattern. Show the question, ask the students, hide the question, ask the students about their answers. If they get a correct answer, click on cheer to give them some achievement vibe kind of thing. And if they, for example, give a different answer, just give them this boo right here and or an X mark. Yeah. And then if they get a top answer, just like that, again, give them a cheer. It's like a rewarding feeling. It gives them a rewarding feeling. So basically that's it. That is how this game works. So let's move to round number 4. Sports. Then show question. What sport do you like? Hide the question. Reveal the answers. After the students give their answers, and then move again to the next round. Round number 5 is food. You can always silent the music, kill the music or the sound effects by clicking on this icon right here at the bottom, silence. Okay, again, show question. What food do you like? Hide question. Reveal the answers. And then proceed again to next. Just like that. So for round 6, we've got here shapes. Just an important thing to point out. Questions depend on the questions that you taught them from the previous lessons. So for example, shapes. According to their book, the target question is, what shape do you want? So just make sure that before asking for students' answers, try to give them the target answer. Okay? Because not everybody can remember the target answer from the textbooks. So it is better to give them a little help. Yeah, just give them a little help by giving them an example of answer just before you proceed to each teams. Okay, so basically that's it. Then round 6 is about shapes. Round number 7 is about animals. For example, this one. Let me show you. Show question. The question is, what animal is this? Basically, the answer it's a or it's an. For example, it's a dog or it's an elephant. Okay, and then for round number 8, we've got here numbers. Show, for example, how many apples? Then hide it. So in this part of the game, students are expected to guess the number of apples from this list of 6. So inform them that the answers are only between 1 to 20 because those are the only numbers that they learned from third grade English. Yeah, so basically that's it. This is how to play this game, Family Feud. So basically, that's how this game works, and I tell you, it is really interesting and very exciting for kids. But just two important things to keep in mind if you're doing or if you want to do this kind of thing in the Japanese classroom. First one, make sure to have a scoreboard on the chalkboard in the classroom so that students can track their points, because they are really particular when it comes to who's leading, who is behind when it comes to the pointing system. Keep that in mind. Another, after the game, emphasize to students that whoever wins the game doesn't mean that they are the better students or the smarter kids in the class. Okay, you have to be clear with that thing to the students, because it might cause them frustration. So basically, you have to explain to kids and emphasize to the kids that this is just a game and all answers here were randomly selected by you, because sometimes it is really frustrating on the part of the kids if they don't win in the game. They might feel that they are less smarter, they are less smarter than the other kids who won in the game. So you have to emphasize that this is just a game and the answers were randomly selected. All right, so those are the two important things that you have to keep in mind if you want to do this kind of activity in the Japanese classroom. All right, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you do, well, try it in your classroom. It is really effective. It really boosts the interest and participation of the kids. Alright, so that's what I got for today's episode. So if you enjoyed watching this video, please let me know in the comments and please hit that like button. I might be sharing also my first day, first lesson when I arrive here in Japan. Only if you find this thing helpful and informative. So if you do, please express it by liking the video and giving me your thoughts about this kind of activity. Alright, so thanks so much, clickers, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!